We are back at it with a brand new X1 pod with Dylan and Josh, and we're going to be talking about the Imola race that just happened, as well as our predictions for Monaco this weekend. So let's just jump right into it. Might be the most boring race you've ever seen in your life. I'm not going to cap. I woke up at 6:15 for this, and I literally sat there and I could have watched paint dry. That's how boring. No, I'm just kidding. It was a pretty good race. First lap, it was pretty good. Last 10 laps, it was pretty good with Lando catching Max. Honestly, those two segments, first couple laps, last 10 laps, the best part of the whole entire race. The middle section, you could have took a nap and nothing would have happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
So that's my first initial thoughts of the race. Mix, how'd you like the race? I know you watched it a little bit later, but
I liked it. Besides you low-key ruining it for me by messaging me and saying a rip at the end. But
dude, I thought you were live. Like, I thought you were watching it live.
I was like a half hour behind, but anyway. Yeah, it was a decent race. Maybe that's because I'm a Lando Norris fan, so I thought it was a decent race. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
So I saw something on TikTok, and it was the Red Flag podcast. So shout out to them. And they were talking about Max is the greatest driver there is right now because he's in a car that is absolutely horrible. And when I say horrible, it's in quotations, right? Still one of the best cars on the grid. But the car couldn't turn. It wasn't that fast compared to the McLarens. And he still figured out a way to win that race. Yes, it got close at the end, but he still figured out a way to win that race. And I think that's
cap. I think that's cap.
Dude, think about it. He had a horrible time in qualifying practice. He had not the greatest of race. I mean, he
pulled like a 10-second gap.
Yeah, but at the end, his car was trash because Lando was catching.
No, that's because Lando saved his tires more than Max.
Maybe. I don't know. But overall, yeah, Max increased his points lead. Max probably going to win Monaco. Yeah, overall, I thought the race was all right. It could have been better. But yeah, that's enough for Imola. Nothing really to talk about. Let's be real. But now let's jump into our predictions for Monaco. And this might be the most exciting, most boring race we've ever seen in our life. Because one, it's Monaco. It's always cool to watch them driving the streets of Monaco. But wherever you qualify is basically where you finish in this race. Let's be real. Like last year, did we even see passes? I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
Like
probably not then.
There was I'm pretty sure it was raining last year.
Yeah,
Like it sprinkled a little bit, which caused I think a little
bit
of chaos.
Sprinkle. It like
they get downpoured and then it stopped.
I'm pretty sure George went off track.
Yeah, that's right.
Or Yuki, one of them.
But let's just jump right. Oh wait, we got to talk about our recap predictions that we made. That we just absolutely skipped over this. Let's go right into this real quick. Okay, our over-under predictions for Imola. I had under Aston Martin, over Mercedes. Aston Martin definitely hit. Mercedes, they were dog shit. They got like 6 and 7, so not great. Mix, what was yours?
Checo underperform. I'd say that hit.
Yep.
McLaren overperform. I'd say that didn't hit because they did exactly what they should have done. Maybe a little
Oscar got 4th.
Ferrari.
Yeah, they beat Ferrari.
Yeah, but I think he should be a Ferrari at least.
I did not know Perez got 8th.
Yep, he underachieved.
Both Mercedes beat him?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, his well, I guess the car wasn't good, as you're saying.
I'm saying.
And he did like a really long stint on the hards.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think helped him at all.
Nah, definitely did not. I think it put him way behind. And then when he went to the pits with no caution, it's kind of over by then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next one was DNF, Red Bull. That's for me. Red Bull didn't DNF. Was there even a DNF? There was one DNF, and that was Albon.
Alex.
Yeah. I don't think either of us got that.
I had Logan Sargent.
Did Logan Sargent even race, bro? I didn't even see him on the circuit.
Like 12th. He was like 12th for a little bit until he pitted.
Best and worst strategy. I had Mercedes with the best strategy and the Alpine with the worst strategy. Alpine finished 16th and 14th. So
mid.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. But Mercedes' best strategy, 6-7. I would say
Nope.
McLaren had the better strategy, going 2-4.
Yeah, I think they did have the best strategy, which I picked them to have a best strategy, because having Oscar pit early and then being able to get around Carlos fast, or like because Carlos didn't pit,
Mm-hmm.
I think that gives them the best strategy.
Yeah, they undercut Sainz, which helped a lot. Because I think if he fell behind Sainz, I don't know if Oscar was going to get by him.
Exactly. That's why
So,
their strategy was the best.
yeah. What was your worst strategy?
Red Bull.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I mean, Perez? Where did
He's
Daniel
just shit.
Ricciardo? 13th? It's kind of average for him. Yuki got another top 10, which is pretty good. Yuki's
a
been
beast.
Yeah, Yuki's been really good the past like 6-7 weeks.
I saw he might go to Haas.
I don't know about that. All right, biggest surprise. Max not winning. That didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen. You had what, Lando going back to back? That almost happened.
No, I had 4 DNFs. That did not happen.
Oh, you had 4 DN. that didn't happen.
Rigged.
Pole, I had Charles. He wasn't even close.
I had Max.
Yeah,
I had Charles, then I switched it to Max because of you. So
Yep.
that's your fault. You could have taken the free point.
And then podium, I had Charles, Max, Lewis. Yeah, that didn't happen. But I had Charles and Max on the podium, which I had Charles third, which he got third. So that's a point.
I mean, I had the whole podium right, just not in the correct order.
I had Charles in the right. Yeah, but I had Charles in the right order. So.
But you didn't. You had Lewis Hamilton winning.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so yeah, our predictions kind of suck at Imola. I'm not gonna cap. They kind of sucked. Mine was way better, but hey, you never know.
No, imagine I put Max second and Lando winning. I would have been so close.
You would have been, really, because I mean, one more lap, I think Lando gets him for sure. In my opinion.
Probably probably 2 laps.
I think if he had like 3 or 4 extra laps, he wouldn't have had to push as hard in that second to last lap where he kind of spun a little bit. So I think if he had a little extra laps, it might have helped him. But I think he was pushing so hard that he kind of wasted his tires the last 2 laps.
Yeah, he about went off the track a few times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so let's jump into our predictions now. Same questions as our recap questions, but for Monaco, over under. Who's gonna over and under achieve at Monaco? And this one's kind of iffy because like this is gonna be based off qualifying. Like, let's be real. You got to think about qualifying for this. And so my underachieve, I think, might be Aston Martin again. Low key, they were pretty bad this past weekend, but I don't know if I want to say that because Alonso got second last year.
I think their car's pretty good at tight courses.
Courses. I'm gonna go with Aston Martin, just back-to-back weeks. We get my points, hopefully. But my overachieve, I think, is going to be. Lewis has been so bad at qualifying this year. I mean, let's be real. He's averaging like 6th to 9th in qualifying. I'm gonna go Oscar Piastri is gonna overachieve and maybe get a podium here. He's been pretty good at qualifying, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
We like that. We like that.
He's been driving so good.
My underachieve. I'm bringing him back. Lewis Hamilton.
Wait. When you did it last time, he overachieved. So I like that.
Underachieving
I like
now.
I like that. You're jinxing him.
And then my overachieve. Never done this before. Gonna regret it. Williams.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna regret that,
I'm
bro.
cooked. I am cooked.
Bro, Williams got 17th and 20th last week, bro. Oh yeah, you're kind of screwed.
Turn it around.
You're kind of screwed.
Maybe the whole field will DNF.
I'm gonna go same week. No, I'm gonna do something a little different this week. DNF Ferrari. That's who I'm going to pick for a DNF. I don't know which one.
Whole team. Okay.
Just one Ferrari driver is going to DNF. I saw a tweet and it talked about how so much bad luck has come to Charles at Monaco. And I think it might continue. I think it might continue, or it might just push off to Sainz. So that's who I'm predicting is a Ferrari DNF.
You know, since you're hating on my third favorite team, I'm gonna hate on your favorite team again.
What does that
Mercedes
have, what does that have to
DNF.
do? Oh God. Hey, as long as you can jinx us into a podium, I'll be happy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
if Carlos is winning, I'm gonna get mine right. So
All right, best and worst strategy. Think about this from the qualifying perspective. Who's going to have the best and worst strategy? Basically, who's going to be able to hold the pack behind them? That's and pit when they necessarily need to. I think there's going to be cautions, a lot of maybe not a lot of cautions, but I think cautions are going to come into factor with pitting. I feel like that always does. So my best strategy, I'm going to go with a weird team this week. I'm going to go with Haas. Imagine them qualifying pretty good.
they always have a good strategy though. Like
Yeah, but like
90% of the races.
we haven't been talking about them. So like I'm thinking Haas is gonna have a good strategy at Monaco. Maybe get into the Q3 with both drivers possibly, and maybe start like 8th, 9th. You know, maybe finish 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th. And then my worst strategy, I'm gonna go with Red Bull 2.0. I'm just gonna say it. Red Bull 2.0. We'll go with Red Bull. We'll just go with either Red Bull team. So that's my best and worst strategy.
All right, I'm gonna copy you with my best strategy and say Haas, so you can show them love. And then my worst strategy, I'm gonna switch it up. I picked this team a lot to have a bad or a good strategy. They're gonna have a stinker, and that's Ferrari.
Hey, I have them as DNFs. So,
Yep.
Okay, I like that. And then so, biggest surprise. Would it be a surprise for have Charles get pole and then not win? Because that's his MO. You know what I'm saying? Is that even a
You're saying
surprise?
that's the thing then. So it's not a surprise.
No, I'm gonna go out. Has anybody? I'm gonna say new winner for 2024. Just a new winner. Not saying brand
So
like first ever winner.
Leclerc's gonna win.
Just new winner in 2024. Just new winner, baby. That's my biggest surprise. Max is not gonna win.
My biggest surprise is very ballsy once again, because it is my overachiever, Williams points.
Yeah, yeah.
If they overachieve, they have to get points. Like they can't get 11th and 12th, which would be
no, that would still be overachieving, low key. That is a bold prediction right there. William points. Holy crap. I think
at Monaco, let alone.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I think Monaco might be the best person or best track.
No, because they like Monza type tracks. This is the opposite of Monza.
Yeah, I don't know why you're going with that. I don't know why you're going with that. I'm going to go out on another kind of surprise for our next category, and that is our pole position. I'm going to go with Lando Norris as our pole.
I like that. We like those.
I think Lando can pull something out of his ass and beat Max and walk up to him and be like, yeah, that's what I thought, boy, and keep on walking.
You know? I go to his house.
Yep. Go play some golf as he likes to do.
No, they're going to play paddle. They schedule that.
Yep.
All right. My pole position is a free point. I hope yours comes true. But I'm still going to pick Max Verstappen.
Oh, my God. You're so lame.
Hey, I'm right.
All right. Our next category, I was typing out our my answer for the next category, which is our podium prediction. And since I went with Oscar overachieving and getting a podium, I think he gets third place. I think that's a pretty solid finish for him, right? I think this is going to be tough. This is a very bold prediction right here. Charles Leclerc gets second. All right?
Okay.
Lando Norris gets first. Getting pole, and he wins. Crap, I did my biggest surprise as a new winner. That doesn't work.
You're going to get one of them.
I'm going to get one of them. I think if Lando gets pole, I think he can win.
No, you're not going to get one of them.
That's true. Let's go with Charles winning. He's going to break the curse. Charles winning, Lando second, Max fourth. That's a bold prediction. No podium for Max. McLaren gets two podiums.
All right.
Podium? That's be crazy.
Mine's not Mine is. This is probably my best podium. Like that could actually happen. I have Lando Norris getting third.
I like that.
Second, I have Charles Leclerc.
Okay. Okay.
And winning, I have the Dutch national
Oh
anthem
God.
himself, Max Verstappen.
You
I
know
think
he's gonna
that's, like,
win.
that could very well so happen. I mean, unless he messes up in quali, then it's easy to hit a wall.
He did. I remember. I just saw this on Twitter too. A little bit ago, or I guess a few years ago, he effed up in quali, broke his wheels. You know, wheel damage. Started 18th, finished 9th. You know.
We're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, anything is possible at Monaco, especially how tight the course is. You know.
I mean,
so
he did hit the wall last year.
yeah.
But
So
he just was able to keep going.
also a little. That's the end of our like, predictions categories. But I want to say, I think there's going to be something crazy that happens at Monaco. Maybe a big yellow flag, big safety car. Maybe we get rain again. You never know. But I think there's going to be a couple DNFs at Monaco by hitting the wall, either in the tight chicane or doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I am excited to watch Monaco, except I'm pretty sure it's at like 6 a.m.
6 a.m. again.
So that's going to be rough for me. You know, I'll be sipping my coffee. But I like waking up and watching the races, except when Max just dominates for 2 hours straight. But those are our predictions. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys think about them, as well as who you guys have winning in the comments. You know, we would love to talk about it. Maybe we do some Q&A if you guys comment down below. You never know. We'll banter back and forth with your guys' comments. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this recap / predictions for Monaco. And yeah, much love, guys. Stay safe, and we're out. Peace.